A very negative start to the episode. Hello and welcome back to Asia Now. In this video, I'll tell you about pretty girl privilege, charges filed against Vice President Sarah Duterte based on her comments, 3.8 million pesos spent on Christmas decorations, and much more, beginning with our USD to peso exchange rate. Right now, $1 is still equal to 58.9, basically 59 pesos. Here's our main story. Olga Bednarska from Netflix Too Hot to Handle TV show narrowly escaped prison after being caught with 150,000 pounds worth of grass at Manchester airport. Returning from Thailand, she claimed she thought she was transporting designer goods for a friend's acquaintance. Despite pleading guilty, the judge granted her suspended sentence due to her financial troubles and lack of prior convictions. The case sheds light on the risk individuals take when lured into illegal schemes after under financial pressure. Authorities at Manchester Airport continue to crack down on smuggling with multiple arrests, highlighting the growing issue. Oh, okay, so that's the thing now. I guess you can make an excuse. Oh, I needed the money. Buddy, imagine you and imagine a guy like me try to do that. And I think, I wouldn't get away with just saying, okay, don't do it again next time, basically. Wow. You know, women, this is something that I think needs to be talked about a lot more. I mean, maybe not. Maybe people talk about it, but still, like, basically, women just have to show up. That's it. And she's under financial distress coming from a TV show and having all that cake face, makeup, obviously, cosmetic surgery done to her. It's not cheap to look like that. So I wonder who's paying for all that. Women, unfortunately for men, I guess, no matter what they look like, how old they are, and what their condition is, there's always going to be some guy out there, some desperate man that's going to pay for her life and her well-being, while people like yourself and myself, maybe yourself, but people like me and other, like 99% of the whole world, has to work hard to make any kind of money. But people like her, they don't even get any sentence for smuggling 150,000 pounds. Yeah, I didn't know what was in my suitcase, sure. A very negative start to the episode, but it's true though. It's not fair. Like, the other dude just got 2 years, right, for 10,000. This girl had 150,000 worth, and she got off with nothing. But I guess that's the privilege some people have in life. Speaking of women, a drunk woman caused chaos on South Pattaya Road after being found asleep in her car in Thailand, parked in the middle of the traffic during rush hour. Witnesses say two men reclined her seat and left her to sleep. Oh, okay. Authorities spent 30 minutes waking her up. Oh my God. Took her to the station to sober up. Officials are reviewing legal measures for the disturbance caused. This incident underscores the dangers of reckless behavior on the road. Oh, all right. Another girl just decides to take a nap in the middle of the road, and they reclined her seat for 30 minutes while she napped, and traffic was all around her. Talk about women privilege. At this point, I'm coming across like a woman basher, but believe me, it's not. I love women. It's just the reality of life. Sometimes we have to admit when things are just better for some people. Speaking of women, Philippines police officials on Wednesday, November 27th, filed criminal complaints against Vice President Sarah Duterte and her security staff for alleged assaulting and disobeying orders from authorities in a recent altercation in Congress. While on the Duterte family, after hundreds of Vice President Sarah Duterte supporters flocked to the EDSA EDSA shrine on Tuesday, November 26th, the Philippine National Police, PNP, reported that about 100 have camped overnight. Now, these are supporters of Sarah Duterte. This was, of course, after the vice president made those threats, and there were several law enforcement agencies responding to those threats of Sarah Duterte. I guess they're just there to let her know that they are on her side, no matter what she says or how she behaves, that she's gonna have supporters. Next up, a customer, a Filipino man, reported finding insects in his iced coffee from McDonald's Forbes branch on November 4th. He shared the experience online, urging the chain to improve hygiene. A friend reshared the post claiming kalalang, and another friend experienced stomach aches after consuming the drinks. McDonald's Philippines said they are investigating the incident, have contacted the customer, and offered a product for replacement. Okay, thanks for the coffee, bro. And medical reimbursements if needed. They emphasize their commitment to food safety and quality. The case underscores the need for strict adherence to food safety laws. And of course, with the climate, pollution, lack of proper hygienic standards, oftentimes you'll see roaches and insects in food establishments. Myself, seen it several times in the Philippines. Donut places, coffee places. You'll see them like little baby roaches behind breads. It's just part of life here in the Philippines. You can go to the most high-end restaurants and might see something crawling on the floor in the dark. So it's just part of it. If you can't stand it, I personally have stopped eating in a lot of places just because of that, because no matter how clean they are, just the environment may not allow them to be. I was talking to a friend of mine in Iloilo. They said they had a business in one of the malls. There was literally roaches falling from the ceiling. So It's part of life in Southeast Asian climate and developing nation. Leave your thoughts down below regarding any of your creepy crawler stories. I would love to know what kind of shenanigans you guys have gone through when it comes to roaches. They fly down here. Some roaches just like come at you, bro. Just like, yeah, so you gotta dodge and dip that thing, you know? So regardless, a story I thought I wanted to share with you guys in case you have similar roach stories. And some quick Diddy news. Sean Diddy Combs will remain in jail ahead of his May 5th trial. Charges after U.S. judge denied his bid on Wednesday to be released on a $50 million bail from Brooklyn jail, where the music mogul has been held for 10 weeks. No bail for Diddy. President Marcos Jr. in a statement on Wednesday, November 27th, said the Philippines, quote, stands united, end quote, with Palestinians in their pursuit for enduring peace and prosperity. Once again, regardless of which side you are on, I think we can all agree that we do not want innocent people to lose their lives. And then an estimated 3.8 million pesos has been allocated for Christmas decorations in Mandaue City, Cebu, to create a festive atmosphere for residents and visitors and enhance the city's holiday appeal. If you've never been to the Philippines during holiday season, especially this time of year, November, December, sometimes even earlier, you'll be amazed by the decorations, the music, the festivities. Filipinos love Christmas. There's a saying that Christmas starts in the Burr months, like September, October, you know, the Burr months. I remember one year when I first came here, honestly, no joke, was August, and I was hearing like Christmas music. It was the tail end of August, but still, they really love their Christmas. And then the Cebu Metropolitan Cathedral also illuminated in red on November 27, 2024, an observation of Red Wednesday. The event aimed to pray for and raise awareness of Christians suffering persecution for their faith. Churches around the world marked Red Wednesday under the theme, quote, one in suffering, one in consolation, end quote, an initiative of aid to the church in need. If it were up to me, all the suffering in the world would stop. But, you know, no one should ever go ahead and feel persecuted or experience any judgment, discrimination based on the religion, whether you're Jew, Muslim, whatever, Buddhist, Christian, any of that stuff. They should have the freedom to practice. And I can't stand people that take religion or whatever it is and take it to the extreme and make that an excuse to commit horrible crimes. Let's end on a positive note. A flock of ducks crossing a road in Bulacan brought smiles to people after a video of their heartwarming scene went viral. Uploader Patricia Red Ranquillo, who was on her way to Baliwag, shared that a man stopped traffic to let the ducks pass. What could have been an inconvenient moment turned into a feel-good experience for Patricia, who said the sight instantly brightened up her day. What is it about ducks crossing, right? I think it's cute too, especially with the baby ones. There's always one like lazy, fat, or just not so fast one in the back. I feel like that dude always trying to catch up. And now it's time for a segment called Yesterday Today, where I share some of the most popular comments regarding our previous video. Some of the top comments are from Shortload 2. I support Israel, not terrorists. XT Bum says Israel is entitled to defend itself. I don't support terrorists either. And yes, Israel has the right to defend itself, but in my personal opinion, they've gone too far. There's one thing to defend yourself, but another thing to kill innocent people in schools and hospitals and all the other stuff. Almost 50,000 people now have lost their lives. Just because you pick one side or whatever, it doesn't mean you automatically support the other side, right? So just to be clear, I don't support any war, any kind of innocent lives being lost, regardless of your faith, religion, or whatever. Not that I have to explain myself to you or anyone, but that's just to be clear. I don't choose someone just because they have a religion tied to them. It's based on just people not perishing, is my point. Innocent kids, especially, that are just in school or whatever. Both sides, any side, aliens, whatever they are, they don't deserve to have their life taken based on some political whatever or religious thing. Jim says, my grandpa was a World War II vet and lives till 102 years old. What a huge time span to be alive. He was a good man. That is fantastic, and thank you for sharing that. And thank you guys for watching and subscribing and viewing and commenting. Share your thoughts about anything I covered today. Leave it down below. If you take the time to write it, I'll take the time to respond. There wasn't too much craziness going on that I wanted to talk about today, but I thought I'd do a video anyway since it's become like a regular day-to-day thing with myself and checking in with you guys. See you guys next time.